In the world of royal tradition, strict protocol, and carefully managed public images, moments of raw tension rarely reach the surface. The British royal family has long maintained an aura of composure and dignity, even when private frustrations run high behind palace walls. But every so often, stories emerge that hint at the pressure simmering beneath the polished exterior. One such story centers on Prince Andrew and an alleged confrontation that reportedly escalated far beyond a heated conversation. According to reports that circulated among royal insiders, the Duke of York was once involved in a shocking incident with a senior aide to the Queen. The situation, described by sources as tense and emotional, allegedly escalated into a physical altercation that stunned palace staff and left many questioning just how strained relations had become behind the scenes. To understand the intensity of this moment, it helps to understand Prince Andrew's complicated position within the royal family. For decades, he had been known as one of Queen Elizabeth's favorite sons. Confident, outspoken, and fiercely protective of his status, Andrew often carried himself with a certainty that came from being close to the monarch. Yet that same confidence could sometimes cross into frustration when things did not go his way. Royal aides have always played an essential role in the functioning of the monarchy. These advisors manage schedules, coordinate royal engagements, guide communications, and help maintain the careful balance between public duty and private life. Their positions require immense trust from the monarch and patience when dealing with strong personalities inside the royal household. But tensions can arise when royal expectations clash with the practical realities palace staff must enforce. The alleged incident reportedly unfolded during a period when Prince Andrew was already under significant pressure. Public scrutiny had intensified, media attention was relentless, and the royal household was carefully navigating delicate reputational challenges. In times like this, senior aides are often tasked with delivering difficult messages, enforcing boundaries, and advising members of the family on how to proceed. According to accounts from insiders, one such moment occurred when a senior aide working closely with the Queen had to intervene in a matter involving Andrew's activities or decisions. Details about the exact trigger remain unclear, but what is widely suggested is that the conversation quickly became heated. Andrew, known for his strong temper when challenged, reportedly reacted sharply to the aide's instructions or advice. What began as a tense exchange of words allegedly escalated into a confrontation that shocked those nearby. Voices were raised, tempers flared, and the disagreement became far more personal than anyone expected. Sources claim the situation became so intense that it crossed the line from argument to physical confrontation. Reports describe Andrew allegedly lashing out during the clash, creating a moment of chaos that palace staff were not accustomed to witnessing within the formal environment of the royal residence. Such behavior would have been deeply unusual within the royal household, where decorum and restraint are expected at all times. Even in moments of disagreement, conflicts are typically handled quietly and diplomatically. The idea that a senior royal could lose control in such a way reportedly left staff shaken. Those familiar with palace dynamics say the aide involved was highly respected and trusted by the Queen. Senior advisors in these roles often serve as the monarch's eyes and ears, ensuring that decisions reflect the long-term interests of the institution. For them, confronting a royal family member is never easy, but sometimes necessary. If the reports are accurate, the confrontation highlighted the growing tensions between Andrew and those responsible for protecting the monarchy's reputation. Behind palace walls, aides often walk a delicate line. They must maintain loyalty to the monarch while also managing the personalities of powerful family members. When disagreements arise, especially with someone who feels strongly about their status or independence, the situation can quickly become difficult. For Andrew, the period surrounding this alleged altercation was one of immense scrutiny. Public opinion was shifting, and advisors were increasingly focused on damage control. Recommendations were likely being made about appearances, responsibilities, and public messaging. For someone accustomed to royal privilege and authority, being told what he could or could not do may have felt like an unacceptable restriction. Royal observers have long noted that Andrew possessed a strong sense of entitlement tied to his role as the Queen's son. While many members of the family adapted over time to changing expectations and public pressures, Andrew is often described as resistant to limitations placed on his activities. This may have contributed to the frustration that reportedly boiled over during the confrontation. Inside Buckingham Palace and other royal residences, maintaining harmony is crucial. Staff operate within a highly structured hierarchy where respect and discipline are essential. An incident involving a physical altercation would have been considered extremely serious, not just because of the individuals involved, but because of what it represented. For the Queen, who valued loyalty and professionalism from those around her, any disruption within her inner circle would have been deeply troubling. Despite the intensity of the alleged event, situations like this are rarely discussed publicly by the palace. The royal household has always prioritized discretion, especially when dealing with internal conflicts. Staff are bound by strict confidentiality, and many incidents never become widely known outside a small circle. But whispers about the clash reportedly circulated among those familiar with palace life, adding another layer to the complex narrative surrounding Andrew's place within the monarchy. Over time, the Duke of York's public role within the royal family became increasingly limited. As controversies continued to dominate headlines, the institution moved carefully to distance itself while maintaining the dignity of the family. Advisors played a critical role in navigating this difficult path, balancing respect for the Queen's relationship with her son while also protecting the long-term stability of the monarchy. Moments like the alleged confrontation serve as reminders that even within the most formal institutions, emotions can run high. Behind the ceremonial duties, grand palaces, and carefully staged appearances, the royal family remains a group of individuals dealing with pressure, pride, and personal conflict. For palace aides, their role requires extraordinary composure. They must manage crises quietly, offer difficult advice, and sometimes stand firm against powerful personalities when the reputation of the monarchy is at stake. When those responsibilities collide with royal frustration, the results can be explosive. Stories like this continue to fascinate royal watchers because they reveal glimpses of the hidden world behind palace gates. The British monarchy projects an image of unity and stability, but insiders know that maintaining that requires navigating intense private challenges. Whether every detail of the reported altercation is accurate or not. The story reflects the broader tensions that can arise when tradition, authority, and modern scrutiny intersect. For Prince Andrew, the episode adds to a complicated legacy that has seen dramatic shifts in his public role and reputation. Once seen as a confident royal figure representing Britain around the world, he later became a source of controversy that the palace had to manage carefully. And for the royal aides who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, incidents like this underscore the demanding nature of their work. Their loyalty is not just to individuals, but to the institution which they are tasked with protecting through every challenge. The monarchy has survived crises over the centuries, adapting and evolving with each generation. Internal conflicts, disagreements, and moments of tension are part of that history. Even if most remain hidden from public view. As new generations step forward, and the royal family continues to change. The stories from the past offer insight into the immense pressures that come with life inside the palace. If you enjoyed this deep dive into royal history and the hidden drama behind palace walls, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating royal stories. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for the next revealing look into the world of royalty.